Well, hello everyone. Yes, it is I, and I am back. And you are sitting there listening to this, saying to yourself, oh dear, now what? So I want to talk to you about specifics. I want to talk about the difference between a generalization that is sort of like coasting and specifics where you actually have to pay attention and say what you mean. I noticed the other day in the grocery store when I said to someone, "How are you?" The answer was, "Good, and you?" And the next person I said, "How are you?" to, they said, "Good, and you?" And I thought, no, see, that's not working. I'm asking the wrong question. And somehow these people, whoever they are, have just gotten into the habit of making an answer that is rote, just automatic. It's not real and it's not specific. And I go to this little pub every now and again and have a really wonderful meal, and the same thing would happen. "How are you? How's your week?" And the answer was, "Good, and you?" And one night, because it was irritating to me, I said, "No, let's do this again. On a scale of 1 to 10, how is your week?" And when they just sort of blinked at me, I said, "And let me be clear. 1 is I can barely just stay under the bed, and 10 is I'm channeling my inner Viking who wants to go to Paris." And that got a pretty good reaction. And all of a sudden, when I would walk in and say, "How was your week?" they didn't say, "Good, and you?" They said, "It was a 4, but I'm hoping for a 6." Or they'd say it's an 8. And I would say, "Really? What happened?" And we would be having a conversation. What I did was surprise them. What I did was make them kind of get excited about the detail, about the specific that made them say, "Awesome," privately, to themselves, instead of "Good, and you?" which is so boring. Now, to be fair, the reason I do it is because I was a military brat, and every other week I would come home, it seemed, and find the living room full of boxes. And so when I would go to school the next day, I knew I was saying goodbye. And so my week on Wednesday was not the same week on Friday. On Wednesday, it was full of hope, and I was going to star in the school play next month. And on Friday, not so much. And I think I've carried that with me all through my life. We have expectations, and we kind of get comfortable with them. And then after a while, the comfort is sort of confining, but it's comfortable. And then when somebody pushes you out of your comfort zone, like a friend of mine the other day, a while back, said, "Why don't you ever take any pictures of yourself on Facebook?" And I said, "I don't know how to use the camera. I mean, so far what I can do with it is make phone calls. It's a phone." And I got nudged and nudged and nudged to try. And the first, I don't know, 40 pictures were hysterically awful. They were definitely in the one category. Definitely stay under the bed. Definitely stay under the bed. But then, incrementally they got a little better. And now they actually look like me. And people are commenting. They're saying, "Oh my God, you look like you." And so we're no longer having an under the bed, "Good, and you?" conversation. We're rowing closer and closer to Viking here. And it feels really good. I'm really proud of myself that I can actually hold the phone without, dropping it in my soup, and that I look like me. And I'm really, I don't know, I feel proud of myself when someone says, "Oh, I love this picture of you. Oh my God, you look alive." Or, "Oh my God, what on earth was that about?" Because it's a real conversation. It's specific. It's important because it's talking about us. It's engaging. It's not just words. There's a real conversation going on. The other day I had another conversation, and someone said, "I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed all the things we talked about. Oh my God. It was a real conversation. Let's do it again. Really? Yeah. Yeah, I want to do it again. And I thought, okay, see, that's a 10. We're in the boat and we're heading to Paris. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about choosing to say, you know what? Comfort is comfortable. It's comforting, but it's not exciting. It's not the thing that gets you up in the morning with that little glint in your eye and that smile on your face, saying, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to surprise a lot of people. That's a 10. And every so often, we deserve those moments. We deserve to channel our inner Vikings. All of us. Every single one. And if you're having difficulty doing that, you know where you can find me. Reach out. I'll motivate you. Trust me. Catch you next time.